Let's look at some money-making sales bullets today from my good buddy, David Deutsch, who wrote this page for my other good buddy, John Rowley, for the ClickBank Success System at clickbankmastery.com. I just pulled it up because I wanted to show you some bullet lessons, and I'm in this really kick-ass studio, so I figure, hey, over at Grooveflex, man, why not take advantage of this really 3D, almost virtual reality feel and show you some stuff that we can do with me painting stuff. So let's do that, right? All right, so check this out. Bullets. What are bullets? Bullets are mini sales letters. Think of a bullet as a mini, super small, uber tiny sales letter. And each one of these is going to sell something. It's going to sell an idea. It's going to sell a proposition. It's going to sell a hope, a promise. It's going to do it in a way that's usually blind. In other words, that they don't know exactly what it is. So we're going to build a lot of intrigue, a lot of curiosity. That's what we want out of bullets. We don't want a lot of literalism. Those are for benefits. Keep the benefits and bullets separate. Crowbar separation, as Eddie Izzard once said. Okay, let's take a look at this. The profit propulsion process. I am not a fan of alliterations that much, but my friend David is, so we're not gonna knock on him. There's not a right or wrong here, but you don't know what that means. You just know that it sounds good, right? Profit propulsion process unlocks the secret to transforming any offer, making money from making money to making big money. Okay, this is a technique called anaphora. That's a fancy Greek word probably. It just means repeating the same words, okay? A lot of people use bullets. They repeat the same words over and over and over again to start a bullet. This is just kind of doing the same thing. Now let's scroll up. Okay, this bullet I thought was really, really good. How to get that one golden goose affiliate that can flood your bank account. One affiliate. See, that sounds very doable. And that's a great mystery bullet. You don't know what this is, but you know that you want it. That sounds pretty freaking good. Now, this one's kind of cool. The pump-up principle inspired by Arnold Schwarzenegger. And obviously, he's showing a picture of Arnold and he together. So this is a bullet on steroids, in my opinion, because, man, you just can't help but read this and get curious about it if you like Arnold at all. So there you go. That's kind of cool. Now, let's keep going here. All the way down here. This is where I think it gets really, really interesting. How to use the power of small ads to achieve big results. Now, you notice what David's doing a lot, small to big. He's using a lot of things like this inside of his bullets. I think this is a very good technique. I first developed this unique trick during my Manhattan real estate days, enabled me to slash our marketing budget by 76%. Notice it doesn't have anything to do, well, this is kind of like a little bit to do with the offer, but it's not strictly for ClickBank. It's broad. So he's pulling in his days of a Manhattan real estate agent, or real estate salesman rather, and making this work, okay? Avoid these two popular sales funnels hacks like the plague. Now, this is right out of my bullet formula. And it's my bullet formula definitely is not anything super unique. I mean, I think I take the best bullets that I've seen over the years that copywriters have used, but this is right out of it, right out of Benson. Benson will write these. Avoid this like the plague because you want to use bullets that have fear. You want to use bullets that say, if you do this, you are going to get in trouble. If you do this, you're going to fail. Whatever you do, don't do this because they can't all be positive. You need to tap a little bit on this negativity and get a little bit of the fear element going. Pretty cool. What to never do with your list. Same thing right here. Same exact thing here. Okay. Look at this down here. 365 grind for success. Nope. Okay. That's really good. In other words, you don't have to work every day of the year to see success. Okay. Kick back 150 plus days a year. It's an interesting thing. It doesn't work if he leads with this as much as it works if he doesn't. So 365 grind works a little bit better than leading with the actual theme of the bullet. Okay. And that is the bullets for the page. Now we're going to talk about a lot more copywriting elements. I want to scroll up to the top of this page and we're going to do just one more today and I'll come back in the next video and do more. So check this out. So let's take a look at the headline. As you know, headline, super important. Kind of got to have it. How a dead broke janitor from Brooklyn made his first sale on ClickBank. Now, let's break that down for a second because the original headline had something like how a dead broke janitor from Brooklyn made millions of dollars. And we noticed that the people that are going to the page were mostly newbies. So I suggested that they change it to his first sale. Now, that doesn't sound like, wow, it's not going to make me millions of dollars, but you don't want it to. You want to sound believable. Remember, in copy, one of the most important jobs you can do is sound believable. If you sound believable, people are going to be more likely to trust you. So this is so much more trust-inducing than saying how a dead broke janitor made millions of dollars on ClickBank. Even though that was true, and then went on to double his income in just 43 days. These are all very realistic claims that this headline does a masterful job at achieving. So again, let's recap. In your bullets, you want to be mysterious, you want to focus on both pain and pleasure, and you want to be believable. Believable is super important. Think about believability, apply these tricks, go write some copy.